as we're seeing more and more of our state governments calling us to open churches. I'd like to just take this opportunity to share with each and every one of us that although church as a gathering place is important, that we take our time and we not rush this hour, but recognize that we are still in the midst of this coronavirus. I would suggest that the cautions that have been given with distancing and other cautions with the limits of individuals who can actually come into worship services at a particular time, and yet the practices that many of you have continued to push through, that have been created out of your own imagination, even when we were unable to go into sanctuaries and other church buildings. Expand upon that. Allow us to take this slowly and to recognize in all things that we are to be the persons who help to build the abundant life that individuals seek on this side of heaven. And therefore, wise decisions must be made. Truly, I know that it is an urge in many pastors' hearts and in leaders of the church to get back into the place they're most familiar with regards to worship, Bible study, and other aspects of church life. But the reality is that we are truly called in all of these days to remember the preservation of life and that vessel which God has given to each and every one of us to be used for a greater purpose. We must keep it well. And so I am asking that we slowly move through this process of re-entering, even when laws allow us to do so. I would ask us to take an opportunity to think through what it means to do the very basics the government officials and also healthcare officials have asked us to adhere to. And even more than that, simply be wise in the Lord through prayer and through the power of the gospel to find that appointed time when it is okay, not just with us and not just with the government, but when it is okay with the Lord. Let that be the guiding source in the days ahead. We don't have to be in a hurry. We're called in this day to be patient, waiting on the Lord, and even more than that, to care about the lives of others who are coming to worship a God of life and a God of spirit. Worship can happen anywhere if the Spirit is ready.